Hi everyone, I'm Freddy the Frog, and I'm so excited to take you on an adventure to discover the amazing world of frogs. Frogs are fascinating creatures with unique habits and lifestyles. Let's start our journey right here in my home, the pond. This pond is not just a body of water, it's a thriving ecosystem full of wonders. It's a busy and exciting place, full of life and activity. From the buzzing dragonflies to the chirping crickets, there's always something happening here. The pond is where I spend most of my time swimming, hopping, and exploring. It's a place where I can find food, shelter, and friends. And I can't wait to introduce you to some of my friends who live here too. Each of them has their own story and role in our pond community. The pond is a place where I feel safe and comfortable. The reeds and plants provide perfect hiding spots from predators. The water is cool and refreshing, especially on hot days. It's like having a natural swimming pool right at home. And there are plenty of lily pads to hop on. These lily pads are not just for resting, they are also great lookout points to spot insects and other food. I love to bask in the sun on warm days. The sunlight helps me stay warm and active, and it feels so good on my skin. And sing with my friends in the evenings. Our songs are a way to communicate and attract mates. It's like a nightly concert at the pond. The pond is our home, and we love it here. It's a place where we grow, learn, and thrive together. Every day is an adventure, and there's always something new to discover. Did you know that we start our lives as tiny tadpoles? We hatch from eggs laid in the water and spend our early days swimming and growing. As we grow, we go through an amazing transformation called metamorphosis. Our bodies change, and we develop legs and lungs to become adult frogs. Catching food is one of my favorite activities. With my long, sticky tongue, I can catch insects in the blink of an eye. It's like having my own built-in fishing rod. The pond is also home to many other creatures like fish, turtles, and birds. We all live together in harmony, each playing a part in the ecosystem. Sometimes we have to be careful and hide from predators. Our green color helps us blend in with the plants and stay safe. When I call out, my vocal sac inflates like a balloon. It helps my voice travel across the pond, letting everyone know I'm here. The cycle of life continues as we lay our eggs in the water, ensuring the next generation of frogs will thrive in this beautiful pond. As the sun sets, the pond becomes a serene and peaceful place. It's a perfect time to reflect on the day and look forward to new adventures tomorrow. Thank you for joining me on this journey. I hope you enjoyed learning about my home and the wonderful world of frogs. Until next time, keep exploring and appreciating the beauty of nature. The pond is teeming with life. It's a vibrant ecosystem where every creature, big or small, plays a crucial role. From the tiniest insects to the larger animals, everyone contributes to the harmony of this watery world. It's not just frogs who call this place home. The pond is a sanctuary for a diverse array of animals. Frogs may be the most vocal residents, but they share this space with many others. Look closely, and you'll see all sorts of interesting creatures. Tiny insects skitter across the water's surface, while snails slowly make their way along the pond's edge. Each one has its own unique story. We have dragonflies with their shimmering wings flitting around the reeds. These agile flyers are not just beautiful to watch, they're also expert hunters, keeping the insect population in check.
Hey there, I'm one of those dragonflies, always on the move and loving the view from up here. From my vantage point, I can see the entire pond and all its bustling activity.
Turtles peek their heads out of the water, taking it all in. These ancient reptiles are like the wise old guardians of the pond, observing everything with a calm demeanor. And then there are the fish. They glide through the water with such grace, each species adding its own splash of color and movement to the pond. They come in all shapes and sizes, darting through the water. Some are small and quick, while others are larger and more leisurely in their movements. We even have some shy water snakes that slither through the pond. These elusive creatures are rarely seen, but they play an important role in maintaining the balance of the ecosystem. It's a bustling community down here, and everyone has a role to play. From the smallest insect to the largest turtle, each creature contributes to the delicate balance of life in the pond. It's a perfect example of how diverse species can coexist and thrive together in harmony. Now let me tell you a little bit about what makes us frogs so special. Have you ever noticed my long, sticky tongue? It's one of my favorite features. I use it to catch my favorite snacks, delicious insects. My tongue shoots out lightning fast, grabs the insect, and pulls it back into my mouth. and check out my powerful hind legs. They are perfectly designed for jumping. With a mighty leap, I can launch myself through the air and land with a splash in the water. Being a frog is all about being quick and agile, and my body is perfectly adapted for it. Did you know that frogs go through an incredible transformation in their lives? It all starts with tiny, jelly-like eggs laid in the water. Inside each egg, a tiny tadpole grows. When they hatch, tadpoles look more like fish than frogs. They have gills to breathe underwater and tails to swim.
Hi there! I'm one of those tadpoles swimming around and exploring the pond.
As they grow, tadpoles undergo a process called metamorphosis. They develop legs, their tails shrink, and they start to breathe air. Finally, they transform into adult frogs ready to hop onto land. So many frogs. Freddy's extended family. Frogs are some of the most diverse and fascinating creatures on the planet. They come in all shapes, sizes, and colors, each adapted to their unique environments. There are so many different types of frogs in the world. From the smallest, like the tiny Pedifrin amawensis, which is less than half an inch long, to the largest, like the Goliath frog, which can grow up to a foot in length. Some of my distant cousins live in trees and have special sticky pads on their toes to help them climb. These adaptations allow them to navigate the vertical world of the forest canopy with ease.
That's right, Freddy. We tree frogs have evolved to thrive in the treetops. Our sticky pads are like natural suction cups, giving us a firm grip on leaves and branches. We tree frogs can cling to branches and leaves with ease. Our bright colors often help us blend into the foliage, providing excellent camouflage from predators.
Others, like the bullfrogs, are much bigger than me and have deep, resonating croaks. These croaks can be heard echoing across ponds and wetlands, especially during the mating season.
Oh, you bet. Our croaks are not just for show. They play a crucial role in communication. We use them to attract mates and establish territory. My croak can be heard from quite a distance. It's like a natural amplifier, making sure everyone knows I'm here.
And then there are the poison dart frogs found in the rainforest. These tiny but vibrant frogs are a sight to behold, with their bright colors serving as a warning to potential predators. They are incredibly colorful, warning predators of their toxic skin. Their toxins are so potent that indigenous people have used them to poison the tips of their blow darts for hunting. The world of frogs is so diverse and fascinating. From the high treetops to the deep ponds, each species has its own unique story and adaptations. Whether it's their croaks, colors, or climbing abilities, frogs continue to amaze us with their incredible diversity and resilience. Freddy's fun facts about frogs. Here are some fun facts about frogs. Did you know that we use our croaks to communicate with each other? Each species has its own unique call, and when the weather gets cold, some frogs hibernate during the winter months, just like bears. We bury ourselves in mud or under logs and sleep soundly until spring arrives. And here's a cool fact. Some frogs can even change color to camouflage themselves with their surroundings. Freddy's farewell. Well, it's time for me to hop back into the pond and enjoy the rest of this beautiful day. It was so much fun having you join me on this adventure. Remember to protect our environment and keep our ponds clean so that frogs like me can continue to thrive. See you later.